Yeah, WTMH Live, WTMH Live, WTMH Live. Can't miss a beat, don't close your eyes. You want the realest of the real, well, here we go. Hip hop and R&B live in stereo. We got the scoop like magic in the house. All the details, yeah, you know what that's about. We got the rumors, we got the facts, we got the city on our back. Now you can't stop that. The freshest content nationally and locally, giving you the real deal as the way it's supposed to be. DJ Quiet Storm and non-stop, got the whole world about to pop. You want drama? That's what we got. All the news you can handle soon as it drops. We on Bounce TV 23, Saturday, 7 p.m. I have to say, this the place you go for the info. WTMH Live, simple.
Taking off on the 1-9, you already know what it is. Fleet DJs in the building, state of hip hop guy.
Getting right up.
Good, y'all. You are here. It is the Magnificent 7 Countdown. I am your auntie's favorite DJ. Am I looking in this camera or that camera?
This is the hottest show on the Magnificent 7 Countdown video show. Glad you can join me. Welcome to my living room. And we're going to get things started today.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Magnificent 7 Countdown Show. I am your auntie's favorite DJ. Welcome to my living room. It has been a crazy week. First of all, happy holidays to each and every single person out there watching. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I definitely appreciate that. We got a very special show for you today, educational as well. You know, we don't have any form of fashion. We just kind of, present to you the things that we feel are important here at WTMH. Once again, a big shout out to my staff, the people that keep me in line, the producers back in the back, George, Brandon, and Lakaya. They do what they do to make me look good for y'all. All right. Definitely, there was a little mishap earlier this week. There was a post that I put out there that said that I was not going to be doing Fleet Fridays and Trap Karaoke. So if you didn't get the new memo, there's new management, there's new renegotiations. So Trap Karaoke and Fleet Fridays is not going anywhere. And as well, I'll still be at the Pelican Room on Saturday nights. So please make sure you support these things. That's one thing that's so important when it comes to what I'm doing here on television, or when it comes to what I'm doing out in the field at any clubs or any events that I'm doing. It's so important. It's not just good enough to say, hey, we love Lane, we support Lane. Your support is me seeing your face out in the audience. Your support is also supporting with your money, right? So we definitely want to make sure that the things that you love, and not just the things that you love that I do, but the things that you love that other people do. I mean, it goes beyond hitting that like button, right? So we want to make sure that anything that you feel like that's your cousin, your brother, your sister, your uncle that has a business or is doing something positive in the community, make sure you show your face. Not just hit that like button, not just hit that share button. We want you to do that as well, but we want you to make sure that you put your face in the place, right? That being said, with this particular show, make sure you hit like and make sure you share it on your page. The Magnificent Seven Countdown Show. Again, we always salute King Seven, who passed away as a good friend of mine. That's who the show is named after. King Seven, of course. And we also always want to give him his props as well. Before we get to our guest that's on the show right now, Bangy is going to be on the show on the second half of the show. So I just wanted to present that. For people who don't know Bangy, he's in association with EKT40 and a lot of the artists that we do feature on this show, per se. But they have some things that are popping right now. I don't want to give the spoiler away until he actually gets here because I don't want to put his information, his good news out prematurely. So we are definitely going to get to Bangy in the second half hour of the show. Without further ado, we're going to bring our first guest on. They're already here. We don't have to cut to a video because we want to make sure that we educate today. I came to know of our guest via Lakaya, and she mentioned that she was a sponsor for the WTMH Music Awards. And, you know, if you don't know what that award is all about, it's a award show to honor the many people that work hard year after year putting out their art or whatever they're doing in the entertainment industry. So I present none other to you than Thelma J. McCoy of Restore Credit Score and Transaction Realty. How you doing today?
Doing great, doing great.
Nice to meet you. And you're Al?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you as well.
Same
Thank
here.
you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Definitely. So I've been in the financial field for about 20, how old is my youngest child? 23 years. So I know a little bit about different things because I work with realtors a lot, being in the mortgage industry and being in the banking industry for as long as I have. I've sold a lot of second mortgages in my lifetime. So I kind of know a little bit about what it is that you do, but I want the public to know kind of what it is that you do.
Okay. I'm just going to start out saying thank you so much for having us today. And I'm so happy that you know a lot about the financial industry, so that you know that this industry impacts our lives directly on every side.
Right.
So my passion comes from when my parents lost their home back in 1976.
Wow.
My father, certainly you probably know this, the soldiers that came home from World War II were not allowed to use their VA benefit.
Oh, wow.
Were not allowed to use it. So they did not flourish. And when my father finally got to use his VA benefit, some things happened that shouldn't have happened, that were not my parents' fault.
Right.
So we were actually set out on the street.
Oh, wow.
And impacted our lives tremendously.
How old were you when that happened?
I was actually 17,
Oh.
and I had just graduated from high school.
Okay.
So
that was traumatic to see that.
very traumatic. And so you're trying to figure all of this out. And, you know, my family, everybody went kind of different directions and over to this person and that person. So basically, that's where my passion comes from. That seeing that or even knowing somebody that's happened to from that time to this, which has been over 40 years.
Yes.
I have continually studied about the banking industry, mortgages, credit, that industry, because I know that when people are empowered with what they already make, it's not about working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, but, you know, all of these things so that you can actually make things happen.
Right.
But my dad always said it's not about what you make, it's about what you do with what you make.
Right.
And so when you can empower people at that point, they are empowered for life.
Yeah.
They
Absolutely.
are empowered for life. So I certainly feel that real estate is a way to get a leg up on having growing wealth, creating wealth.
Yes.
And so I believe everybody should own their own home. If you got to rent, you're going to rent from someone. So everybody should own their own home, whether it's condo, whatever it is,
Yeah.
and kind of grow from there.
Oprah had mentioned that. She said, if you want to, get your piece of the pie, always look into real estate because God isn't making any more land, right? So that's that's
Absolutely.
definitely.
Absolutely.
And for those, we have a huge hip hop fan base. So there's this well-known DJ, Kid Capri, and the Breakfast Club. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Breakfast Club. Okay.
am.
Okay.
I
So
am.
DJ Envy, he's also purchasing land up in Toronto now. So he's actually looking to, purchase land even outside of the country. So this is really a big thing that people are more aware than what we even know.
It is. It is very, very huge. And some people don't think that it's available to them. So you said earlier that you know about the banking industry, the mortgage industry, and when you travel in that industry, you tend to, start to kind of address each side in that part of your life. So I did become a loan officer. I spent 17 years in banking. When I started in banking was a few months after my parents lost their home.
Wow.
So I had to turn 18, of course.
Yes.
I had to turn 18. But that was my first job,
Experience in banking.
my first experience in all that. It was a savings loan, and all they did was mortgages.
Yeah.
So they had savings accounts, but their main thing was mortgages. So, that opportunity afforded me, okay, to become a real estate agent because I started taking all these classes. But I didn't, being a loan officer did not come to fruition until about 06.
Okay.
06, and that
2
was
years before the crash. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
right at the beginning, right? So absolutely. So getting into that part of the industry, when I left banking, I actually was processing corporate commercial loans. So you're talking, millions and billions of dollars that you're tiered out. It's all tiered out, and it's like when the loan officers say, okay, we need to disperse this, amount or this amount, and those loans can go on for a long time. Okay. So when I when I left the industry and went into real estate, pulled my license out, some things happened in our family that kind of took me off the grid. Okay, just kind of took me out, and so when I went back to be a mortgage loan officer.
Right.
And the things that I saw, because I knew better, the things that I saw, I was like, I can do better than that. Okay, so of course, there was a lot of things happening, and a lot of people were losing their homes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So from the time that I actually stretched out in real estate and every step of the way until 2018, until we launched Restore Credit Score More, I have helped people with their credit for free.
Wow.
Absolutely free of charge. Yes.
We definitely going to share your information before you leave. But before we go into the first video, I know that once I got the education, I'm being from the other side of the tracks, the Short North, Brittany Hills, and these are what we call hoods from back in the day. I saw that a lot of our people were not educated on how money really worked. So when I first got into the bank industry, like yourself, I got hired on a fluke. I really filled out the application for Huntington Bank as a joke. Really, because my fiance at the time, she was actually applying, but me, I was like, they don't want me. And I filled it out, and they ended up calling me back and not calling her back. So while I'm in the training class, I'm in a class with people with nothing but 4-year degrees and all this, that, and the other, and I kept calling her like, they picked the wrong person. They picked the wrong person. But as we were talking, we're both spiritual people. There was a plan for that, right?
Yeah.
And then I was able to take a lot of that education and educate my community. So what we saw, and when we come back from the break, we'll talk about what the benefits were for having an African American president for 8 years. People think that just because we got Mr. Agent Orange, Mr. Cheeto guy, in the office right now, we still have a lot of benefits from Barack Obama. So we're definitely going to talk about that when we come back from the break. We have Thelma and Al here in the building with us. We're going to get into 50 Jumpers. It was given to me by Cold City and Kid Blaze, but it's featuring Kaz. So we're going to get into a video and come back and talk about money. It's Magnificent Countdown Show. Good job.
And that jersey look like a dress if you really look at it, because it's like down to here. Dude, Luke used to wear that stuff. Like back when we used to wear baggy clothes. He was standing there like Luke. That's double OT. Yeah, double OT.
Straight out the jungle, made of concrete. From government cheese to Don Pete. From running through these streets with the pocket sweats and long tees. They say the struggle's beautiful, but the hustle look better. If you can weather through the storm, you'll be tougher than leather. And I ain't talking fast money, I'm talking forever. I need something to last for me through every December. Riding through the city with the sun beaming, drums beating, stunt season, frauds ain't no competing. Penny for my thoughts, dollar for my dreams. Try to not get lost in the finer things. Intuition tell me shit ain't always what it seems. For this not up in my jeans, niggas plotting in they scheme, but it's not a thing. Every day the usual. They been on me, eyes open since a juvenile. Now it's love on every avenue. I'm cruising down. They say I'm hot and never cooling down, and you don't say. You don't say. Hey, 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 and you don't say. Everybody get that money, nigga. Okay. And you don't say. Hey, 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 and you don't say. Everybody get that money, nigga. Okay, okay, got my niggas in the building. Some I say we lost it, I restore the feeling. If they switch up on you, they was never real then. Time to get to stepping, yo, before the year end. Days are getting shorter, nights is getting colder. Time to grab my shorty, dip to California. Smoking on that purple rain, that Apollonia. Fly persona, don't be mad because we styling on you, swerving. On that sucker business show, I had the feelings hurt. Money been the mission, pauses itching, put that work in. Shorty used to diss me, she the first one that I'm swerving. Ain't no competition in this bitch and that's on everything. Let it go, to the next episode I'm reppin' for. All my niggas y'all might not be checking for. You never know, I keep them up on game. That's the reason why they tell me never change, and you don't say. You don't say. Hey, 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 and you don't say. Everybody get that money, nigga. Okay. And you don't say. Hey, 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 and you don't say. Everybody get that money, nigga. Okay. Yeah, new life now, new life now. No city shit, nigga. Yeah. We go harder, light up the nighttime. Anytime's the right time. No, there ain't no limit to the level that we might climb. Never stay up in my lane, I'm swerving over white lines. Many come around with hella style, but nothing like mine. Pinky ring, Remy on the rocks. Sounds banging through your speaker box. Might not say too much when I'm around, but still I peep a lot. Niggas switching up they tone depending if they deep or not. But it don't matter either way, cause they could all get equal shots, and that's a promise. Always told the bad boys move in silence, and always put that money up. See, we don't do consignment. We hustle hard to guarantee we never lose them commas. While y'all be frontin' for them bras, my nigga use a novice. Yo, sitting clean is our routine, barely hit the scene. Half of y'all I seen be living lives, we try to live the dream. So win or lose, I'm trying to stay up on my P's and Q's, because a blind man can see my niggas been the truth, nigga.
Welcome back to the Magnificent 7 Countdown Show. I'm your auntie's favorite DJ, DJ Lane Lovers in the building, along with Thelma and Alfred McCoy. And we've been getting educated today. You know, like I said, I've been in the financial field for a while now, but it's good and refreshing to have people that can talk about money on the show. We had somebody in the community, I think in the Scioto community, that was just talking about different things that were available. I think she was a veteran specialist as well and a marketing specialist. But now we have somebody on the show that can teach us a little bit more about money. Now, what do you say about people that are saying that credit repair is the new hustle? Why are they saying that right now? And when they say hustle, you know, they mean like a pyramid or just something that people, you're just doing things to get money. Now, I'm glad you gave the disclaimer, like you're doing people's credit for free. But why are people saying that credit repair is the new hustle?
I think because people are vulnerable and they know that if they want to, they're educated just enough to know that they need a higher credit score, but not enough to know how to pursue it. So certainly, Restore Credit Score and More is not a free business, but for all of the years, over I don't know, almost 30 years that I've serviced people in real estate, I always address their credit first. Because I knew that that was the most important thing.
Right.
And because I knew banking and I knew the loan industry. And so just from processing loans when I started in banking. So all of those things connect. And when we talk about credit being the new hustle, you got everybody out there saying, you know, I can increase your credit score. I can do this for you. Most people want to buy a home.
That's it.
Most people want to buy a home. They're tired of
Absolutely.
renting, and they want to buy their own home. And so you do have a lot of there's a multi-level out there. Now I don't know how that
It's levels
works.
to this game. It's levels now. Come on, talk about it.
I don't know how a multi-level you know, restoring somebody's credit works. But I'm really not interested in that because it takes a lot to educate, and people want to learn. That's what I have found with everybody that I've ever serviced. People want to learn, and so I always say when you get your home, that's the easy part.
Right.
That's really easy for me. But it's what happens after.
Talk about it.
It's what happens after you get your home, okay? What decisions will you make after you get that mortgage, okay? Are you going to say, oh, I don't think I want to pay for this for 30 years? Are you going to have a plan, right? Are you going to write the vision for your home?
Right.
Are you going to have that set aside so that you can see it and look at it and know that you've accomplished it when you accomplish it?
Right.
So I would tell people to, you know, anybody that you sit down with in the state of Ohio, you cannot collect from them, not $1.
Wow.
Not $1. So I'm gonna let my husband speak to that.
Yeah, because you know, I'm glad you said that, babe. Thank you.
Al,
Well,
that's
hey, me.
call me out.
There you go, call me out. You know? The state of Ohio is. I really like what they do because they're really, really strict when it comes to credit repair and credit business.
Okay.
Like my wife was saying, you can't. Some agencies charge upfront fees. Well, pretty much it's against the law. You can't charge an upfront fee
What?
to do your credit. That's in Ohio.
Hey, I need to call some people.
You know. But,
I'm just kidding.
yeah. But you know, we had to you know, pretty much application and everything had to go through the state of Ohio Department of Finance.
Y'all did it right.
Yeah, and so we are definitely. I like where we're at, and I like what we do, and the state approve us, you know, what we do. So that's just huge. That's really huge.
How'd y'all decide to come to work together? Because you know it's hard for a husband and wife to work together for a common thing. I mean, y'all gotta look at each other all day. And
well, she's beautiful, so you know it's not
Hey,
hard.
listen.
It's not hard, you know. So that what makes come to work easy.
I know that's
especially
what
for
I
yourself.
You already know what to say. Smooth talk over there.
Yeah, it's you know, we always put God first.
That's it.
You know, we put God first, and you got to have something bigger than you.
Yeah.
And so that's
Talk
what we
about
do. We put God first, you know, and then we both reach the same point, and so
Yeah.
we have the same goals. We want to help people. that's where our passion is at. We want to help people. We don't want people to experience a lot of things that we experienced, and you know, and help them to attain their dreams, their goals.
Now, what's funny is that during the break, Thelma was saying that I don't want to be known as just an African American business. And I know that after the crash, there was a change, right? I was noticing, even like 5 years prior, it was more of an Indian community coming into Columbus, Ohio. It was more of a Somalian community coming into Columbus, Ohio. And they were more susceptible to my businesses and services than people in my own community. So even sometimes the struggle is you have all this wealth of knowledge,
Yes.
but your own people will not receive that knowledge, or they feel like you're not competent enough to help them. So they'll go across the bridge or the wall and get it from Mr. Dabalina and not from, you know, the guy that's in their own neighborhood. Why do you think that is?
No, go ahead. You
Okay.
can speak to it.
Well, that's hard, and it's just been trained, so to speak, to think that for some reason our product is second best. You know, it's not good enough. We always got to work harder, you know, to try to achieve just the basic things that people take for granted or feel like they have a privilege, you know.
Sure.
But that's one thing that we work on daily, you know, to try to show people that, hey, we're legit, we're here to help. And I think most of the time when people see that in your heart and they know that you are there, you know, to help them,
Sure.
that changes a lot of things. You know, instead of just talking the talk, see, we walk the walk.
Talk about it.
And she's very good at what she does. So,
Yeah.
you know, I had to brag on her. And again, we're passionate, you know, to help people to achieve those goals that they're trying to achieve. So.
And so just to piggyback on that, I think that you know the saying, you know, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
Absolutely.
And so when I share with people the consultation I do, I tell people that if we get through this, and we always do, right? And you never see me again, I hope you remember all the things that I shared with you, because somebody else in your family, in your community, somebody else is going to need this knowledge. And I'm not going to be here forever. Okay, I'm going to leave here, right? I'm going to be gone, and I want my legacy to be, oh, Thelma really helped me. You know, especially young people when they're working and they're going to work and they're responsible and they can't figure out how come they're not getting ahead.
Right.
They can't figure it out, and they get frustrated with that. You know what I mean? They get so frustrated with that because every time they go to try to do something or buy something, or, you know, somebody's saying, oh, you need a credit card. Well, they don't need a credit card.
Right.
They need information.
Speaking of information, once you give them the information and they can start seeing the light of day, how do you keep your clients disciplined? Because, right, once they start seeing that credit score improve, now them shoes look a little bit more attractive. Now those rims on that car look a little bit more, oh, I can, you know, put my credit card and buy these rims for the summer. Vice versa, like you said, building a legacy, building a foundation, using that credit to say, okay, let's go ahead. If we have to consolidate our debt, let's do that. But if not, at least we can have a credit reserve, because of what I educate people on is saying that don't use your credit to splurge. This is for if you run into a financial emergency, a financial crisis. But getting back to my question, how do you keep people disciplined to know what the credit is used for once they start seeing their credit improve?
I like to provoke thought process in the consultation. I provoke their thought process in, why do you want good credit? What are you going to do with it? Okay. Oftentimes, every time I ask, what are your short-term goals? And they'll say, oh yeah, I want to buy a house. That's what mostly that it is.
Okay.
Okay, they've already been through the whole high interest rate car thing. Okay, and they trying to figure out how to get out of that, or they've gotten out of it, or whatever case. But what are your long-term goals? That thing stops them every single time. It stops them in their tracks because they haven't thought about anything long-term. It's all right now. what I can do right now, okay? And I always say, getting the house is easy. You think that it's hard, but it's very easy. I can help you get there, right? But the discipline is going to be, where are you going to be 5 years from now? Do you want to pay for that house for 30 years? Do you want to pay for it for 7 years? Do you want to learn how to do that? Do you want to have other streams of income, or do you just want to go to work every day? You want your money to work for you, or you just want to always work for your money?
Nice.
Because pretty soon you're going to be older.
Right.
Okay, it ain't going to be so easy. Okay, it's coming. I mean, if you're still here, right, it's going to get harder and harder to go out there and just work for that money.
Right.
But you always have to have your money working for you, especially if you have somebody pouring into you while you're young, that you can implement these things into your life. Because if you've got children, if you've got grandchildren, okay, I have met people like in their 70s, never bought a house.
Wow.
And that's just still their goal, to buy a house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, it behooves me, and sometimes I'm taken back, like how many of us want to not pay rent, but we just don't know what to do.
It's good that we have people like you. We're going to get into another video real quick, and when we come back, we're just going to have you deliver your information on where people can find you, how we can draw more business to you. But we're going to get into a special recommendation from Lakaya. He's straight out of New York. The song is called Conceit. His name is Mike Hands. So we show love not even to just artists here in the Ohio area, the surrounding areas. We show love to people on the East Coast, Southern, and even the West Coast. So we'll get into that video right now, Mike Hands, and we'll close out with Thelma and Al McCoy when we come back. Magnificent 7 Countdown.
Nice.
Fuck. Sleep. Get me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Fucking features, B. You know what I mean? Fucking lead the league in assists right now. Underground assists, I lead the league. Who is it? Mike's Pizza.
Pete, what up, man? It's Hands, man. What's good?
Ah, man, what's good, bro? Mike hit it in the dance.
Ain't nothing, man. I'm trying to hit you on everything, son. Skype.
Yeah, I seen the Skype, I seen the Facebook, I seen the Twitter.
You know I ain't lying. Son, come on, the hottest nigga ever, son. Like since Jesus, son. I get busy. What up? I need you on something, man. I need you on the record like ASAP.
Let me see what I can do, man. You know what I mean? You know, it takes a nation of millions to hold us back, man. You know, the freedom is the road, seldom traveled by the multitude.
What?
Cross on the green line between, man. There's more ways from crossing the street. You know what I mean?
And girl, you know, you show not fine, but conceit us took over your sweet little mind. And girl, you know, you show not fine, but conceit us took over your sweet little mind.
Hands to young veteran niggas, never been better than fire and trappy, gutting and scrapping you niggas, let him in. Tie up his pappy, then slap his pappy with metal pins, let him spingonate him, we fade him, my nigga. Stay on my money flex, do curls with money bags, cashing in bloody checks, stuff full of money bag. Niggas like you the next, hands stay like you the fag, all on my dick making me sick now that I wave a flag. We GMR, we hold a bar and keep it overhead. We play the part, you niggas start, my niggas overfed. Hear me, Duke better be young, lock, better see pop, lock letters around balls when he get at me. Your boy Marine in it, I'm meaning it, this all day. I pop a seed in it, I'm breathing it, men all play. Just hear the intro, I ain't even begin. Just hot oil now, I'm pushing you in. It's hands, nigga, let's go.
Girl, you know, you show not fine, but conceit us took over your sweet little mind. And girl, you know, you show not fine, but conceit us took over your sweet little mind.
Yo, appetite for destruction. Faggot night, grab a knife, stab at something. Bitch niggas food on dinner plates. Hate everybody, nigga, I don't discriminate. When I hold the heat, one shot turn your face to bologna meat. You know me, chief. Loud weed, rolled and leaf. Ricky Steamboat, mean notes, rolled on sheets. Mister, why you get me shot? I don't even know your ass, do forget me nots. Fake thugs wanna get me shot. Testify on I, why the fuck you wanna get D cops? I will twist your partner, then transform my gear like Mr. Rogers. The shit I spit is bonkers. Bitch your head, bitch, that's divide and conquer.
You show not fine. We can see this took over your sweet little mind. And girl, you know you show not fine. We can see this took over your sweet little mind.
Pinstripe player, pimpin' playin' in off-white. I've been hype player, my brim tiltin' it just right.
Oh shit. Mark. My brother just sent me a video on JPay. Look.
What up, sis? How you doing? I told you I was sending you a little video real quick. I ain't doing that. Just getting out working out tired. Fuck. Seeing it get big, though.
My nigga been doing good. He about to get out soon.
Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. But I love you. Yeah,
I miss my brother, man.
But I love you. I'm gonna talk to you later.
That's dope. My nigga doing good. Turn up.
Y'all ready?
Light shed. Let's get it.
This next one that I got coming up, she a little crazy. We gonna get ready for Crazy K. Let's get it. Crazy K. Give it up for Crazy K, y'all.
What the fuck is up?
Hold on, light shed. Hold on.
Light shit.
Hold on, fake shit.
We about to turn the fuck up. What's good? Hey.
Shout out, the sister. Shout out, the sister. To all my motherfucking hustlers. Shout out, the sister. Shout out, the sister. Shout out, the sister. Shout out, yeah. Shout out to all my motherfucking hustlers. Shout out to that bitch selling pussy. Still cold, hard times overlook it. Shout out to that bitch with her own house. Speaking up, cause she still got her own mouth. Shout out to them drawn on eyebrows. Hustling don't stop, real nigga, why now? Shout out to the motherfucking homies. Listen, wait, yeah, them niggas to their own trees. Ask the plug for the drugs when they get low. Fuck that, nigga, gon' grow your own smoke. Look at shorty for that money, yeah, she gon' choke. Sucking dick ain't getting rich, cut off her own folks. Getting money all the time, so she stay mean. No love for her, this is the streets, ain't get no real cheese. She like to stay clean, so the big bands go by. But when she make that sacrifice and get played, she just cry. Get high to get by, ain't no one to listen. When doves cries, tears of joy that they ain't a pigeon. But this the game, so they the same, you either buy or flip it. So continuous, that you don't see no end to it. The sun's down, you're still working, yeah, them days long. Open your mind, can't close your eyes, that nigga headstrong. So fucked up, you trained to think the right thing is wrong. So for them hustlers, them customers, just not alone. Shout out to the motherfucking niggas. Shout out to the motherfucking bitches. Shout out to the motherfucking hustlers. And shout out to them niggas getting rich. This is the shout out, 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 yeah. Shout out to all my motherfucking hustlers. I'm a hustler, don't know what it's gonna take to stop.
Crazy K, don't ever say that we didn't play your video, because she came out with a post last week talking about Columbus don't show love. So we show love. We didn't even know the video was 7 minutes. But we got you, baby. Don't even worry about it. And actually, we're going to bring you on the show as well. We are back with Thelma and Al McCoy. let me keep shouting out the business name. It's a Transaction Realty and Restore Credit and more. And before you guys go, first of all, I want to thank you so much for taking your time. I have to reiterate, you were a sponsor for the WTMH Radio Music Awards.
Yes.
How did,
Yes.
real quick, how did you become a sponsor? Why did you even want to sponsor our program?
I think that because my friend, I call her Diane, you guys call her Lakai.
Okay,
Amen. She mentioned it to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so amazing.
Yeah.
And so when you talk about empowering people with what they have, we're not biased. Okay? It's just like everybody out here wants to stretch that dollar 4 times further, okay, the dollar, whatever they make, they want it to go further than just, okay, well, I got it and I need to get this and they're going to charge me, 15% interest. Why?
Right. So you definitely, and that's what we're shocked about, is that even Beth Smith down in, Scioto and Portsmouth, and you and Warren, it was like, these people are investing in hip hop. We just really appreciate that, because we don't have a lot of people people are still snubbing their nose at this culture. So the fact that you are opening up your doors to embrace us and see our vision move forward as we want to see your vision move forward, we thank you so much. Before we get out of here, please tell people where they can find you and get this information, and any last words that you do want to say.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to just say, you can go to www.Restore Credit Score and more, okay, and pop our website up. Certainly, put your information there and just request that more information, and we will certainly get in touch with you. You can call 614-554-1504 or 614-554-2619. And so I'm just going to hand it over to my husband, just in case he has something else that he want to add on to that.
Well, you pretty much touched everything. Just want to let everybody know that we're really, really passionate about what we do, and we really want to help the community, help everybody achieve their goals, because everybody deserves them.
Yeah. Before the show started, I said you could tell Al was a married man, because we was like getting the information. He said, "I'm gonna just let her do all the talking." I was like, "Oh, that's a smart man, right?"
Absolutely.
Kid, we appreciate y'all for coming on the show. Come back anytime and share any good news or any developments in the credit world. And thank you so much again. We was going to have Bangy here to introduce his video, but we had to actually go to his video so we could bring him out. This is a man who has been doing everybody's videos that you know and love around the city, but now he is stepping from behind the camera and show you that he is a real artist as well, and his music is fire. So when we come back, we're going to have Bangy here on the couch with us. But again, please show your love for Thelma and Alfred McCoy. We'll definitely have them back as we become educated more, because this show needed to be actually longer than an hour to educate you on how to empower yourself financially. So let's get into this video, Dead or Alive, right here on the Magnificent 7 Countdown Show. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.
Okay. Turn my shit up, though. Nah, not like that. All right, right there. Okay. And I mean, excuse me. Good on the pussy. I want me some neck. Yeah. I jumped up the porch, now I know your nigga on deck. Come on. Ayy, shit on these rappers. Nigga, come clean up the mess. Rubber the trapping, I had to give me a check. Let's get it. Why you had to live in my pockets and you ain't paid your rent? I ain't never did no college, I ain't had to go do that. Come on. Now that a young nigga poppin', they don't wanna fuck my. I ain't never had no problems that a little money can't fix. I'm with it, I get it, I master my time. Come on. This head's a one-on-one, and I'm the one if I'm dead or alive. Shit, don't take it personal, gotta get paid if my name on the fly. Shit, I'm done with the plan, I'm back to the money, I made up my mind. Yeah, I started a business, I had to jump in it, this shit is for real. Yeah, I really did it. Could've made me a plug and I'm running shit up when he gave me a deal. Nigga, you trippin'? When you work for yourself and you bringing it back, and then how do it feel? Had to bring my whole family up out of the struggle, I'm tired of the shit. Yeah, I'm tired of this shit. I hop on the beat called Saki and shit. You know that I'm riding shit. I was surrounded by riders and shit. God kicking, no question. I wave bye-bye to that bitch. Bye-bye. Surrounded by gunners and killers. Wow. That chopper some shit. Whoa. This is as alive as it gets. Granny taught me I'm a man. Excuse me. I always knew that I'd be famous. Whoa. Pop popping my shit like a reverend. I'm straight to the hoop with no hezzy. And I can do bad by myself. Yeah, they could do good, but they settle. Whoa, so fuck all these niggas, I'm fatter. Ain't no one better. This the type shit that gon' burn up the kettle. I set it on fire. This shit is flaming. Fuck niggas hating, but this shit don't rip me. You pay no mind. Fuck you gon' hate me. They see me shining, but they wonder why I don't fuck with them now, But let me remind you, I'm not with the cap, and that's not what I'm about. Push. As your macaroni, my shit, nigga, more cheese. Push. Yeah, this beat is fire. What the fuck they gon' do with me? Fire. Yeah, this beat is fire. Seriously though. Yeah, this beat is fire. What the fuck they gon' do with me? Yeah. Baby. Let's get it. Just how I roll. Now I don't kick it with niggas and bitches that's doing the most. Had to kick it and now I swear I got my foot in the door. They gon' put me at the lotto, I switch it up, act like I'm broke. No, I ain't got it. Just how I go. Just how I go. Go. Nigga, the fuck you saying? Been try to give me a little, but now I want more. Nigga, you fucking serious? I'm back applying this pressure, you see I'm gon' blow up. They wasn't there when my ass had to sip on the float. I can be better, I'm better, I'm with it, let's get it, whatever. Now with the plan. I can be still behind the camera, I feel like I'm Tony Montana.
Thank you.
And I've been good on the back and the forth, and don't make me no chatter.
We are back, the Magnificent 7 Countdown Show. I'm your auntie's favorite DJ. And as promised, man, I got the man, the myth, the legend here with me. Actually, let me give you a little bit of background. My little sister, Valencia, she sings. And she said, yo, I need to do a video shoot. I need to do an impromptu. So we came up here to the WTMH radio downstairs on the second floor. And we shot her video called Fuck Nigga, of course. And after that, I just started seeing this dude pop up in a lot of other videos. So I knew my man EKT40 and a few other people. And I was like, this can't be the same dude doing everybody's videos. So then, as fate would have it, I'm at Kroger's on the east side. And in the milk section, we just bump into each other. I was like, yo, dude. I was like, why ain't you on my show? Just jokingly. And he was like, man, all you got to do is call me, man. So we exchanged information right there on the Kroger's on the east side. And then we just developed our own relationship from that point, man. And then, of course, I go to is it King's on 161?
Yeah,
so King's Barbershop.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know how fate just has you keep bumping into the same people and good vibes and good energy mix. So without further ado, man, Banky's in the building.
Thank you for having me. I'm good. I'm blessed.
I'm good, bro. Yeah. So as C10 would say, you are a professional, bro. I mean, you are really moving.
I like that one. I never heard that one before.
You are a professional, man.
I like that one.
And the reason why I say that is because you are really moving like an artist. And not only are you moving like an artist, you're moving like a professional, man. Please tell the people who you are and what moves you making right now.
Where am I talking to? You or the camera?
You're talking to that camera right there. That's straight.
Right there. First and foremost, I go by the name of Bangy, B-A-N-G-I. I'm just a down-to-earth artist, man, a passionate dude. I'm about success, dreams. I pay attention to detail, and I'm about self-orientance and self-love. So I love myself enough inside, and with that, I exude it to the world and give people the love I love myself, so I feel it comes back to me. So all in all, I'm just a loving artist, man, somebody that's just passionate, and I'm ready to use like my music and the pain that I went through and the stuff that I go through to heal other people, because there's people out there that need my vessel right now. You know, people that need to hear it.
But you like unleashing all your talents on the world.
Everything, everything. It was a point in time where I knew I was good at so much and I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I questioned myself, and I kind of procrastinated on so much, but now it's to the point to where it's like anything I want to do or can think of that I'm able to do while I'm here, I just want to do it and go for it and just try. Well, if I fail, worst case scenario, I'm still me. Like, I'm grounded in myself. I know I am, so I'm still happy. So everything I can get my hands on, I'm going for it. And I get bored easily with things, so I guess I just like learning, growing. I like growing, so I just gotta.
You go to video school for like your
honestly,
vision arts?
I'm self-taught. Most of my school was through learning from friends that have been filming years before me, or through YouTube. Most of the extensive amount of the stuff I learned was through specific YouTube creators. I just followed their work, and certain ones had formulas that were broken down so simple to me that I was able to take and apply to myself. And then once I was able to get the formula of how to do it, everything else was just natural vision. It's just my natural, like my natural eye for it. I just naturally love to do it. I naturally can see things. I feel and I sense, and I just got a sixth sense for like vision and things. So I think that's where it played in a part for real with the videography part of it though.
So to expound on that, like, you know, on the Dead or Alive video, I mean, you're actually on the field, the soccer field. So like people are renegades now. They're not even asking for permits. Are you like a renegade right now, or you know?
I would say in a most part.
And we ain't trying to blow up your spot, because if you are a renegade, we ain't trying.
I would say I'm a renegade, but it more so plays in the realities of my head than on society.
Okay.
I'm trying to transfer it so that I can play this role on society, but in a good manner. Because sometimes I want to have that renegade about me in my head. In my head, I know.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you know, like insecurities, lack of discipline, things that'll make you not have that, you know.
Right.
So I'm tackling that stuff. So now in my head, like, it's like I know I'm a renegade, but I'm just trying to pursue, like, put that energy out there to the world now. So yeah, I definitely feel like a renegade at times, definitely.
Nah, but we could tell like you ain't insecure, because like you on camera with soccer outfits on, you ain't in the hood acting all mugging.
But that's the thing. It comes with finding yourself, because with the flesh, it's an outside layer. So I can appear, because I'm mentally strong.
Yeah.
I can appear not insecure about things because I'm mentally strong. Mm-hmm. But deep down inside, I'm insecure about things. I go through withdrawals about stuff, depression, same stuff everybody else goes through. But the fact that I know myself enough, and I'm starting to love myself enough inside, my qualities, my faults, I'm starting to love my faults like I love my qualities so that I can change them. It's bringing that insecurity out of me, and it's starting to turn into like power. It's starting to like I said, heal people. It's starting to show people I could do this. So I can do it. So like I said, it needs to be put out there. Like, I don't even want to make it seem like I'm perfect or like I don't have insecurities. I'm very confident in myself, and daily I'm working on doing stuff that I love, that makes me confident and happy in myself, so that the insecurities can go away. Because really all insecurities is the way your impression of how you feel somebody else feels about you. It starts of you thinking somebody else is going to feel a certain way about what you do, but when you let all that go and you just naturally do what makes you happy and be you and walk in that essence, none of that's insecurities is literally just a word, honestly.
Right.
In my reality, honestly.
So that leads me to my next question, because I've been in the hip hop game for about 30 years now, and so around 2004. I seen the T.I.s and the Drakes come in, and you know, they introduced the trap and you know and the drug music and stuff like that, and you know, a lot of old school heads ain't really feeling it, because it was like, oh, all y'all talk about is get high and this, that, and the other, and the Zanny crew and all this, that, and the other. So do you feel like the depression and things of that nature is influencing the music? Do you feel like?
I feel like it's a part of it. I'm not gonna say it's the whole thing, but yeah, definitely yes. And one of the main things is that, like, it's stuff that I feel we battle inside of us that we just don't want to face.
Yeah.
Like, and it's really our faults, stuff that we know in our head we need to do better at, we need to get better on, and we don't want to face it. We're in a reality where we want to play victim, or we want to blame other people for where we're at, but the reality of it is, if we get self-centered with ourselves, we can change the manifestation of our destiny. Everybody has that power within them, you know. So I just feel it's a matter of a lot of things. I definitely think depression plays a part in the music, where your life is at that certain moment, and your journey, just understanding your journey. Some people may not understand their journey, so that may play a part in their music. Some people may understand their journey, that's why their music may be a little more articulate, you know. So I just think it's a combination of things, honestly.
Right. I heard y'all moving with force now. You seeing people getting deals and things of that nature. How's that changing your life right now?
It's changing my life because I'm starting to understand the energy of the universe, and a lot of the stuff that's happening is happening to people that I'm really close to, that I've been around, that I have really solid relationships with, and I've never been at a point in my life to where so much success was around me, or at least what I see as success, like, or at least starting to happen around me. Like, I have a lot of friends that are really close that are in really significant places right now, and I'm very, very happy for them. But it makes me feel good knowing that God is aligning my destiny to put me right where I need to be to make it happen. So I'm just focusing, making sure I do what I got to do so that when it's my time and my name come up, I'm ready. So I ain't got to get ready. I'm gonna be ready already.
Does that perform a level of gas when people was like, I want him to do my video? Are you gassed up when?
Of course.
Of course. I just wanted to put that out there.
But I'm a humble dude though, so I know how to. I accept I accept everything with grace, But it definitely makes me feel good. It definitely, gives me a little bit of, gas. But at the same time, I know I ain't the best. I know it's a lot I need to learn. But at the same time, it's something special that I know I have, and I'm confident in that. So when the people that come to me, they come to me for what I have. You feel me? They come to me for my gift, what they seen me do. So I'm confident in that. So I'm not mad at no other director. I don't hate on nobody else. But I definitely get gas when people want to shoot with me, or when they be repping me like, man, you the only one I'm shooting with. Yeah, that makes me feel great. Yeah, definitely.
So like when you do your videos, you know what you want to see.
Yeah.
How do you get that artist's vision, and how do
you know what?
Their eye.
That's a great question. For the longest, I asked myself the same question, trying to explain it to artists, trying to break certain things down to them, shooting videos, and what I've came to the conclusion is that 90% of the world and the people in the world aren't meant to see your vision. Like, I just had to accept that. Like, at a certain point, I was like, why can't they understand what I'm trying to do? Why can't they see I'm about to be famous? Why can't they see I'm good? Why ain't they? They can't see. It's a certain blessing. It's a gift certain people are blessed with, to know things, to see them, and to act on them. A lot of people don't achieve their dreams and their success stories because they can't see it. You have to see it to achieve it. You have to manifest. You have to see it. So I think that's a very, very, very big reason. Honestly, I think that's a big reason.
Are you seeing people? Because I may even hear from artists, like, even with small success, people start to switch up and change around you. Are you, based off of the buzz and what's happening around you, are you starting to see people move different?
You
ain't got to put nobody on blast.
To each his own. People say. I think for the most part, a lot of the relationships that I have around me are genuine. I know who's who pretty much. I got a good sense of like spirit and energy as far as what I need around me. Yeah. And whether it's still around me and the ties haven't been cut yet, or whether it's something that I know I need to be transitioning from or drawn to, I just feel like ultimately it's just ultimately what you choose to keep around you. Like, ultimately, like, that's just really what I think it comes down to, the energies you choose to keep around you, honestly.
Definitely.
Like, that's just the only way I could break it down, man. That's the simplest way I can put it.
That's cool. Are you doing shows yet?
I'm doing shows, not of the magnitude that I'm going to be, but any opportunity that I get to do shows, that when I do have the time between balancing the filming career and everything, I definitely do shows, whether it's 10 people, whether it's 20, 30, I rock that mug like it's 100,000, because I'm preparing for them arenas. I'm an arena boy. I'm going to be in arenas. Like, I'm going to be in arenas. I'm going to be in arenas.
All day. Yeah. How you find the time to do all this shit? real question.
Just to be all the way honest, from the time I seen you in the barbershop yesterday, I think I woke up at about 7:30, 8 o'clock yesterday, 7:30, 8 a.m. And my whole day went. From the time I seen you in the barbershop, I was able to go home, get that video done. The video I was in there shooting, I got that video finished. I recorded a song. End of the day, I didn't go to sleep till like 7 a.m. So my energy be so devoted, and then I was right back up at like freaking 10, 11. But my energy be so devoted in what I love that time flies. It's 24 hours ain't enough time in the day. It's not enough time in the day.
Word.
So when it seemed like I'm doing a lot, like may seem like I'm doing a lot to other people, like it was a point in time where I was dropping like 4 and 5 artist music videos per week last summer, like consistently.
You was working.
But it seems like a lot to everybody else. But to me, I love what I do. So when I'm in the crib chopping, them hours go past, I'm like, dang, it's 24 hours already? I got 6 videos done, but let me put them out. Like, and to everybody else, it's like, wow, he did a lot. But to me, I'm like, I love this. This is nothing. I can do this. This is, you feel me? And that's how, with anything art, that's just how I am. Like, it's what I love, so I'm invested in it, and I'm like, it's just really natural to me. So I really can just do it like It's always been my gift, always, with all aspects of art, all aspects.
So I'm gonna ask you a producer's question.
I used to produce a little bit too.
Oh, for
years
real?
ago, probably about 7, 8 years ago. I was definitely had a period where I transitioned into that, and then but I
I
definitely.
mean, it's
used to
really
produce.
what you produce vision.
Yeah.
So it's like producers tell me all the time, like, man, you got all these cats talking about money, 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 but when it come time to actually put that budget on the table, then they try to act a little crazy. So do you face that when you you slide that number over and be like, this is what it's gonna cost?
Of course, I face I face it and I go through it, because as an artist, I have to still pay people to do things, and I have to still, that's why I have the best of both worlds, because when I started off as a musician, artist, and then trying to chase that dream at that point, then stopping, repositioning myself, then becoming a cameraman, putting my full focus into that, putting my career as an artist on the back burner. I started to, they literally, what you say, when you sit behind the camera and you watch, you start seeing everything you was doing wrong. You start seeing, everything started just breaking down to me. And then as the years went past, I was like, all right, I understand. Most people just aren't even trying or giving it even a try. The least I can do is just give it a try, and I'm going to be in a way better position whether I got money or not, because most people are in the fear of procrastination, making excuses. I need this. Oh, I ain't got the money. It's not a perfect time. There's never a perfect time. There's never a perfect time. That leads to procrastination.
Right.
That's what I faced for the longest in my life. Now, people see me all the time, everywhere, doing everything, because I'm not procrastinating. I'm doing it. Whether I'm succeeding or failing, to somebody else's standpoint, I'm giving myself the opportunity for somebody to be able to formulate an opinion about me, which is what you need for success, courage. You need to put yourself out there to allow people, the masses, to formulate an opinion about you, whether it's good or bad. Even people that's doing the best in the world, somebody's bad going to say something about them. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's always going to be somebody to say something. But like I said, it's a matter of focus, man. It's just a matter of focus.
But you sound like me in a lot of ways. Like sometimes I'll have a vision or something I want to do, and I'm like, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'll start it. And as I start it, things start just.
That's how a lot of my videos. I got 5 out right now. I started July 19th was when No Sense was released. Ever since then, I just made a vow to myself, like I'm gonna just do it. And the thing is, I waited so long to even jump back into music, and my heart was telling me, like, you want to do this. I'm waking up going to shoot people's videos, and I love what I do, but after a while it was like, you want to be doing music. Like, stop lying to yourself. Like, you going here being so humble, hey, what you need? Listen, you're lying to yourself. You're meant to do this. I know this in my heart that this is what I'm meant to do. So in that sense, I had to reprogram myself again, psych myself out into doing it. So one day I was facing some hardships in life, and I wanted to shoot a video. Then the hardship came, and I was like, nah, I ain't gonna shoot a video. I'm gonna just keep shooting people's videos. That's why I don't want to do music hard. And I pulled up on my dude's crib, and I said, F it, take the camera, start shooting me. I didn't have $1 in my pocket. I didn't have nothing. But I had the willpower that I don't have nothing left. It's nothing. Who cares? What I got to lose? As soon as that happened, No Sense dropped. The very first day we shot No Sense, none of the footage from the first day was in No Sense. But it gave me the motivation when I went home. So I said, this is good. This is okay.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it like this is my hit or this is going to power me to keep doing it. But I was like, this is okay. Let me finish the video. Yeah. I did it, and the energy I got from just starting it and doing it, now I'm 5 videos later, all my songs on all platforms. I've been on 106.75, 106.7 The Beat, 2 of the biggest radio stations in the city. Yeah. I've already been asked to open up for mainstream artists for free. People want to feature with me. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's the art of doing it, man. Doing it. I know in my head what I want to do, but if I don't execute and manifest it and walk in what I want to do, it's never going to happen. And that's the key to us being successful, like, and no matter what it is in life, like, and I'm finally to the point where I understand that, like, so I mean I say that to tell anybody, anything you thinking, anything you think of, intuition is key, and it most likely isn't lying to you. Try it, do it, just give it a shot. Like, honestly, just go for it.
So what's the 5 videos?
We got No Sense out on all platforms right now, Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you want to look, it's out, No Sense. Second video, Dead or Alive.
It's a dope video.
Thank you. Third video, Lil Story, Lil Story, out on all platforms as well. Fourth video is Been That, Been That, all platforms as well. And the last video I just put out, what was that? I just put out a video, didn't I? Thotty Hottie. Thotty Hottie. Thotty Hottie's out on all platforms. I gave my heart to a Thotty. I promise I won't get it back. That record is out right now. That's my newest record, and I shot a video to Other Side, which is coming soon, so look for that. And I shot a video to Sidelines recently. So I got so much music coming, man, but it's gonna be out here and look now, so you can save yourself the hassle of looking later, because if it's gonna be here, it's gonna be here. I got so much coming, and it's gonna blow up. So it's gonna blow up, like it's gonna blow up, man.
We are at the hour mark, man. But I want you to tell the people what it is that you came in this game to do. Before we get out of here, what did you come in this game to really do? I mean, let's talk real for a second.
Honestly, my purpose is to inspire and motivate, to bring together, to uplift, and to basically change lives. I know I'm grounded in the fact that I'm a servant of the universe, and I'm here to serve the universe. I'm here to put into myself, to put out, to serve and help others. Like I'm literally here to change lives. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to motivate, I'm here to inspire, and I'm here to change lives. I am inspiration, I am motivation.
No doubt.
I'm here for that. That's me.
Now, I know I personally like that a lot, but what's the streets feeling right now?
I would say right now, it's between in my opinion, it would be between No Sense and Little Story. Dead or Alive, right in between the mix of it, because it's, it can go both ways on Dead or Alive. But I think those are the main ones that the streets is feeling right now. But I got some other vibes that I'm gonna get into, because my music ranges from reggae to soft pop. I might put out my mind goes everywhere. So whatever I feel intuitively, I put it out. Yeah. So look for all types of music from me. Don't hear nothing and be like, oh, he tripping today. No, you're gonna get anything I feel, I'm putting it out. So just expect all types of music from me. And yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, we want to extend an indefinite invitation to you. So anytime you got a new video, please present it here.
Oh, for sure. I'll definitely be back.
All day, man. So we appreciate Bangy for coming on the show, man. We appreciate Thelma and Alfred McCoy. It was hard to get this man here, so he's in demand right now. So we finally got him on the show. We're gonna take a few flicks after the show, but look for all his videos. Especially, I go to YouTube, but any streaming site that you feel like.
Any streaming site, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever title, my music is everywhere. Bangi, Bangy. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter _Bangy, Bangi, and follow my journey, and just whatever you do in life, no matter what happens or comes across, no matter what hardships, just keep running, man. It's gonna happen.
Definitely. We're going to get into the last video. He was here last week, Mickey Facts, man. I think it's Enigma. Lakai ain't write it down. I think it's Enigma, but we're going to get into the last video to close out the show, man. Please join us each and every single week. We do this for y'all, not only surrounding areas, but just New York, LA. If you got a video, please bring it to the Magnificent 7 Countdown. I'm your auntie's favorite DJ. Bangy was in the building. We out. See y'all next week.
Jack Daniels and Diet Coke. Sip slow while I'm trying to flow. Social media want me to spend money just so you can see every time I post. My number's down, but I'm finding growth. All I can do is try and hope. One of my friends got diagnosed with cancer. How can I even try to cope with no answers? I gotta start preparing for a daycare. In the mirror trying to comb out the gray hair. My fans got older with me and they stayed here. Still telling every naysayer take care. Y'all know what I do to lyrics, but why I gotta do a gimmick just for you to get it? This is scripture. While I'm sipping on my liquor, I hope you get the picture. Enigma. Enigma. I hope you get the picture.
They claim a nigga extra. Never was I breaking under pressure. No sleep. Look in my eyes, they say I'm Uncle Fester. I'm just at my front door waiting on a Tesla. Damn, I thought it was a code. Haters keep hating, I thought we had a truce. Look at my career and they thought it was a fluke. Shorty put a mouth on me and she thought it was a fluke. Nah, it's just me. You almost called a double team, but it's just D. If you knew better, you would do better. That's for whoever that's stuck in this new era. You know the vibes. Y3 fanatic, I be on it. Yeah. New gear dropped and they call me for it. Jay got me out for a 40 foreign. The bank gave my home alone like Macaulay Culkin. What a crazy world. Aisha want a son, I want a baby girl. And that's family over money. Can't wait till I hear the words, Daddy did it for me. Happy and I'm lucky. My wife went from 12-hour shifts to now writing scripts. Ain't life a bitch. You know what they say, gotta put it in the universe. So I had to give it to you in a verse. I'm just trying to get you motivated. Man, I'm really trying to motivate you. The last thing that I told a hater, baby, thank you for the motivation, baby. Man, I'm really trying to motivate you. Celebrate when you know you made it. Don't worry, it ain't overrated. I'm just trying to get you motivated. Let's do this. Hey, rap T'Challa and the Platinum Prowler. That's that Panther power. I do this rapping for my Instagram followers who try to make their captions hotter. Put a match to my saliva, you'll get actual lava. Y'all shaky as maracas. I got a blowjob there, boat, but she came late, so I had to dock her. That's what she get for slacking. I'm inking areolas. We call it tit for tatting, so you can wear it on ya. I got a rare aroma. This king breeze by you and land on your shorty. Now to Arizona, I'm on the West Coast. She on my pipe trying to treat it like asbestos. I give her strep throat. Fly than Dick Tracy when he in his trench coat. This periscope imported, who wants some French toast? That's that butter, baby. What a smart balance. And that ain't butter, baby. This is raw talent.
I'm falling out the sky. Everything drip, they should hit me out the dry. It's not a bird or a plane falling out the sky. Gotta show a nigga fly, that's what I provide. I'm falling out the sky. Everything drip, they should hit me out the dry. It's not a bird or a plane falling out the sky. Gotta show a nigga fly, that's what I provide.
Pegasus since the Genesis, let's settle this. Frequent flyer miles logged, entering the premises. This is effortless. On the mic, I'm Jordan. I'm jumping out the plane. People say the sky is falling. Fly it in the nicest foreign Lamborghini dreams. Invest in oil, waking up in Santorini, Greece. Can't believe these things. Who hallucinating? Drop top at the strip club. The coupe is naked. Obscene. They wanna give my roof a blanket. I wear it out in a month. I need a new replacement. We change cars like we change money. All colors in my wallet, that's that strange money. Iceberg fabric, they shipped it in the package. You got it on sale. I sink the Titanic. Bad Asian honey, that means an eye slanted. Just follow the script. This is raw talent.
I'm falling out the sky. Everything drip, they should hit me out the dry. It's not a bird or a plane falling out the sky. Gotta show a nigga fly, that's what I provide. I'm I'm falling out the sky. Everything drip, they should hit me out to dry. It's not a bird or a plane falling out the sky. Gotta show a nigga fly, that's what I provide. I'm falling out the sky. Everything drip, they should hit me out to dry. It's not a bird or a plane falling out the sky. Gotta show a nigga fly, that's what I provide.
Pull up if you're thirsty. I got the juice, you heard me. 30 for 30 and perfect. If I had $1 every time a shorty said that I would fall in love, I would probably have $1 million, cause I made a mile when I fucked. I told her why you got a front. Now she gotta get a cup. Now she try to see what's up. You can find me in the car, sipping my drink. I'm numbing the feeling.